Hey guys, I'm Evelyn and today I have a favourites video. I've got a bunch of stuff in here, some beauty stuff, some home stuff. Thank you to the ones that have subscribed, I really appreciate it. And if you're new here, please do consider subscribing. Okay, so I first like to start my videos with a perfume of the video, and today is Maison Margiela's Replica Autumn. I have smelt this one before and I wasn't really a big fan of it, but I just want to give it a second chance. It's got like the, like the autumn vibes and the leaves. It's meant to be like a wintry fall scent. I'm gonna go all in. Okay, now that I'm smelling it, it kind of definitely reminds me of the same brand's By the Fireplace. It's definitely woodsy and kind of just like the picture, it reminds me of like crisp, crunchy autumn leaves and things like that. So if you're looking for like a warming, cozy, and definitely right in the middle, like not too feminine, not too masculine type of scent, I'd say try Autumn. I think it's one that you would need to smell in store and not blind buy. Alright, so I've got everything in this bag here. The bag is so loud, I'm sorry. First thing is this Mehron Skin Prep. I had this for a while, but I didn't realise how amazing it was. The reason I bought this was because I wanted to do a bridal makeup look, and also I have really oily skin, and I had this one like make sure makeup lasts all day, and it's literally like doesn't let any oils through, which doesn't sound that healthy, but I heard that it's mainly used for like stage, actually more like bridal makeup by professional makeup artists. So I found it a while ago on the website Just My Look, but recently I used it about 4 months ago. I did try it all over the face, and oh my gosh, I've never ever had a primer that like literally controlled my oils the whole day. Like I came home at the end of the day and like there was just a bit of like a glow, and that's so like not the norm for me. But then I got scared that if you use it too much, it may be a bit too, like it might make your skin sensitive, or it's just not advised for like daily use. What I decided to do was just try it on my brows, because it's usually around here, the T-zone, that gets really oily, and then like my brow pencil will kind of start to fade or become shiny, and that just doesn't look good. So ever since I got like a tiny bit of a cotton pad and then just dabbed it just on the brow area, it's like literally made my brow, I don't know, a game, just so much different. And even at the end of the day, like my brows still look fresh, and I don't know, I'm just like so amazed by it and in love with it, and I definitely want to get another bottle once this is finished. But because I'm only using it for my brows, it's like I'm using a tiny dab really, so it's literally still got, if you can hear, as I want to show you, it's starting to sound like it's foamy or empty, but it's quite heavy. It's like, but yeah, anyway, it is how many mils is this? So it's actually 120 mils, and it was about £8 off Just My Look. I don't think they have it there now, but other like, those professional makeup websites, they still sell this. If you have issues with your brow, I would advise you to put it in a small area. Like if you're going to use it daily, I would 100,000% recommend this. I've just never like had a primer do the actual job that it's supposed to do and like keep you mattified. So yeah, Mehron Makeup Skin Prep Pro, that's what it's called, if you can find it in the black bottle, and let me know if you do end up trying it. So the next item is a home fragrance. I'm obsessed with smells, fragrances, like perfumes, body mists, and that also includes home stuff. So these I found in Poundland. I think it's Poundland or Pound Shop, and the name is Summer Crush, and like what does it remind you of? Like Sol de Janeiro, and it's even called Your Soul Mate, and the fragrance scent is Summer Crush. It's basically the Brazilian crush from Sol de Janeiro, and for bottles like this size, for just like, I think this was about $1.50, and same with this, or this one was a bit cheaper, I'm not sure, but it just gives that like tropical kind of sort of, I don't know if it's nutty, I don't know, something delicious smelling thing on your like soft furnishings and cushions. First found this bottle and I loved it so much that I went and got this, and I also got another bottle as well, but then I went back again and it's not there, so they're doing a different type of scent, which is so like annoying, but maybe I could try and find it online. If you see this, I would say to you, just buy it, or just open it up and have a little quick sniff. It's so nice to have like as your home scent when someone walks in and they're like, oh, what is that? This one's a 500 ml, and this one is also 500 ml. and each at like £1.50. I think it's so worth it, and such a nice little, you know, a cozy little scent to have for your home. And so next I'm gonna show you something again that amazed me as much as the Mehron skin prep, and it is these. This replica thing is strong though. I can really smell it, and it's actually just reminding me of, like, I don't know, films like Sleepless in Seattle, and you've got Mail, you know, like that Meg Ryan vibes. So yeah, actually maybe I was a bit wrong about it. I think it's one that you'd wear when you're in the mood. Alright, so I found these nail bits. I think a couple are from eBay, and then this one I think I got it in Superdrug, and then this one is from Shein. I'm not exactly sure what it is, like which particular products, but a combination of these for nails like mine, which are like, I've always had like really oily nail beds. Whenever I paint my nails, literally within 25 minutes, 30 minutes, it's chipped off, and it became like, I don't know, a laughing point, like why bother to put nail polish on my nails? Most of the time, like on a regular basis, I would just leave it bare. First I'll get this, and with a cotton pad just like wipe down my nail. It says it's a nail prep polish wipe. I found this on eBay. I don't know, I think it was about a £5 or something, but I will try to link these, especially these, because if you have issues with painting your nails, like I have a bunch of nail polishes, but I can't put them, I couldn't put them to use because literally it would be a waste of time to spend all that time nicely painting it and then have it chip within the first day. But this gives me at least like 3 full days, sometimes 4. First I wipe my nails with this, then I use a Shein Rosalind primer. It says air dry, and then I go in, I think I always have to Google, does Bonder or does primer go on first, and then whichever is first I put these two. And I found this on eBay, and then I'll go in lastly with the Orly Bonder. It says rubberized base coat, and I'm not sure if I need to do every step, but I'm gonna try and like narrow it down to see like which is the one that really makes my nail last. So far a combination of all of these have definitely worked. Completely changed my mind about painting my own nails at home. I think it's a great like money saver because you don't have to go to get acrylics done every, you know, 2-3 weeks. So yeah. I will link those, and I think they're definitely worth a look at. Okay, so next I have some food items. Well, not food, but drink items. I have slowly gotten back into drinking iced lattes. I did take a really long pause because I don't know, it kept giving me like IBS symptoms and stuff. I would get like major cramps and just, but then like I've just been missing it so much and craving it, and it's almost like missing a part of, I don't know, little traditions and stuff. Like when it becomes autumn, everyone likes to get like the pumpkin spice lattes, and you know, I felt like I don't want to miss out. Basically I've just gotten back into making those, like, you know how they make those Greek frappes, like all you need is instant coffee, some sugar, and then you whisk it or like shake it in a bottle like or a jar, and then you add it on top of your milk and ice, and it just looks pretty. Kind of like an iced latte at the cafe but at home. The whisk I got off of Temu like a while ago, and it's actually good, and it's lasted like this long. So it needs 2 AA batteries, and then so when you put it on, it's quite strong, you know. Yeah. So this whisk has come in so handy, and I've been watching how to make cold foam ever since I tried the pumpkin spice cold foam cold brew drink. So yeah, this has come in really handy with that. They said that if you whisk skinny milk, the red milk, or double cream with a bit of like syrup, which I have hazelnut at the moment, and then whisk it up and down, that it will make cold foam. I tried it earlier with my drink, it did not work, but I may have not put enough hazelnut syrup or something. So, but I have seen a lot of TikToks with people making it with just a whisk like this. So if you're into like making your drinks at home, I definitely suggest one of these little portable whisks. My favourite is iced caramel macchiato, which is like the easiest one to make, I think, as long as you have caramel drizzle. And all of them aren't the same, I've noticed, but this one has got like a buttery, but like it's not too heavy and like not too sweet. So yeah, I've been really liking the Nestle caramel drizzle. I found it in B&M, but then I don't know, it's not that easy to find. I've went to Sainsbury's and I couldn't find it, so I think it runs out sometimes. But if you can get this and make your own at-home caramel iced macchiatos. Right, and so back to Sol de Janeiro alternatives. My little sister was like, you need to try this, it smells really good, and it really does smell like the Sol de Janeiro the Bum Bum cream, or like the Brazilian Crush scent. And so yeah, I got this. I found it I think in Tesco, and it's from Treacle Moon. I know it's all over the TikTok hygiene you know, videos. I got this a while ago and it's been really nice. Like, I'm not gonna say the scent like lingers forever, but while you're showering, it's just a nice, like a really nice yummy scent that just, you know, it's a bit of self-care. So if you're into Sol de Janeiro, I would say grab this as well. And I think it's only like £2. So yeah, I cut my fringe recently. I don't know if I regret it or not, but I'm just gonna have to live with it for now. But yeah, I just got to get this, and this is the electronics part. So it's a Lassie hard drive, and I think this one's 1 terabyte, and it has like these connections that I use for like making content. So yeah, if you're into making content, like you get this attachment. Let me just show you. I, you know, done a bit of research on it and then found a good little like non-complicated method. So you buy your Lassie hard drive, whatever you record you save onto here. I edit off my phone, so it saves me a lot of storage space, and like I never now have to see that thing where it says iPhone storage full blah 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 delete. That was like the nightmare thing to see, like in the middle of editing or trying to download your videos. So yeah, you get this. I think I found it on John Lewis or one of those like camera websites for a good deal. There was this guy on YouTube that was saying you get one of these thingies, and I think that's a C plug, right? I don't know that much about electronics, but I just like follow the steps of what others have done, and then you create your own little system. But yeah, it's one of these. It's a USB, I don't know, connector or something. Got this on Amazon, and then you get, this is the smart part, I think, like this little contraption has helped me so much. It looks so complicated right now. So it's this little hub that you can put plug in, you know, USB thingies, and then you can turn it on like each individual one by like, you know, clicking this or that. It's got like a mains power plug, is that what it's called? And then it's got 2 of these attachments. So one is like normal USB, and then this one is like a receiver of a USB plug. And then you go and buy, well, it depends what phone you have. Like I was using the iPhone 11, and when I had that I used this. So like, you know, the older plug thingy, whatever this is called. It's not a card reader, this one. This is like a camera connect thing. Yeah, it helps you to connect to your camera. But then I changed to an iPhone 15, so then I just ordered it off Apple website. And then you plug this into the mains, and then whatever, like for example, when I was using the iPhone 11, I plugged in the wrong one, but I would get this and then plug that into here, and then I could transfer whatever videos I filmed onto here, then onto my phone, and then edit. So yeah, you don't have to buy all of those. I don't know, for example, if you don't have a, what's it called, an iMac, a laptop, one of them, you could just do it off of your phone, or if you have one of those like tablets or iPads. So yeah, that was basically the point. It sounds like a way more complicated than it is, but literally you just need like 3 attachments and whatever phone you're using, and then you can just, you know, make videos or whatever you do for your business. Like yeah, so like it basically stores and handles a lot of high storage data. So yeah, and it was all thanks to one guy on YouTube. I probably should link his video if I find it, because there's other little methods too. It's a great way for, like, you know, if you're like a starter or a beginner, it's like beginner friendly basically. It's also really portable, and it's got like the rubbery like casing, so it protects it. But they did say be careful not to like bang it or drop it, so I'm always like really careful not to do that, because then, you know, you'll lose all the work that you did. So yeah, I would highly recommend this, and I just love the size of it. Like there's no more memory storage issues, so yeah, that's like one less thing, like one less obstacle to do while you're like making content or whatever you're wanting to work on. Okay, so there's just a few more things. So actually this is one of my favorite. This will go in a favorites video too, because I got this about a couple of weeks ago I found it in Asda, and yeah, I've been loving it. For water, I buy into that whole like romanticize your life and all the things around you, and like look at beauty and things like that. Like even like the name of my channel, it is called Evelyn Beauty Waters, but like the Beauty Waters part is like I feel like beauty waters like everything in life, and it just, you know, it gives people hope and like raises your mood and brings joy and all that. So yeah, whenever you can make something beautiful, whether it's like adding flowers or like faux flowers like I've got back there, you know, I just, you know, I buy into that. So yeah. They're so like autumnal, the colour. It's like a pumpkin, you know, shape. And I use this for like iced lattes and whenever I drink Coke, which I do love. So yeah. I think they may still be available in Asda, so have a look. And they were literally, I think, £2 or something each. And then now I'm just gonna do this. So a while ago I was like looking for ways to like disinfect like makeup, some makeup, old makeup, eyeshadows I had and stuff, because I would use some and then get styes, which I normally do easily anyway, get styes. But I saw this recommended in a little YouTube shorts video, so I picked this up. I found it on Amazon, and it's a massive bottle, 1 litre of 70% isopropyl, is that how you say it? Alcohol antiseptic disinfectant, and it's lasted me so long. I use it for after I wash my makeup brushes, spraying it and then letting it air dry, and then it's ready to be used. But I've also been using it like daily for cleaning my phone, so whenever I get in, I'll just get a tissue and then wipe down my phone. My little cousin like was like, oh, he's very like germ phobic, so he'll be like, oh, do you know how much our phones carry compared to like a toilet seat? So yeah, it was a really good price. It was about like $9.99 off of Amazon. Right, now a skincare item is this Bondi Sands. It literally feels like family size, like how long it's lasted me. It's this Bondi Sands SPF 50 plus. This is meant to be the body one, but I have felt my sister's bottle, she has the face one, and it felt quite similar, the consistency. And I don't need anything too heavy for me, I think, unless I'm like using it at night. For daytime I prefer something that's a little bit lighter, you know, because then I'll just get so oily so quickly. But this has been really good, and I'll show you the consistency. And I love like the ease of like it being a pump. It's quite like clean and, you know, sanitary that way. So like that's the consistency. So you see it's not runny or anything like you would imagine a body lotion to be. So yeah, it has a nice clean smell, like a sun-tanny smell, but not like coconutty or anything like that, which I would have liked, but it's fine. Once it's on, it doesn't just feel barely there, like you can still feel it. It's not like exactly greasy, but it's almost like it sinks in a good amount, I think, and it lingers. So I feel quite moisturised with it, so I like this on top of my other moisturiser, and I use it daily. I use it morning and evening. So, okay, and then this is a body mist from W7, and it's vanilla nice. And at first I was like, like it's literally alcohol-y, like it's not really smelling of much. But then the more it sat, like even the colour darkened, the vanilla started to linger. I'd spray it, walk out of a room and come back and be like, oh my god, what is that vanilla-y just deliciousness? And it's this. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't last that long. Like once you spray it, you do kind of go nose blind to it, but then when you walk into a new environment or something, or you smell your scarf the next day, you really do know that it does actually stay on clothes, on like fabric. So I would say spray it on your clothes, obviously from far, because it has a bit of a yellowish tint to it. I really like it. I feel like I wish they could make this scent but like a long-lasting one. They also have really interesting scents in this range, like mango, coconut. I think those are the two others that I'd be interested in getting, and they have other ones too, and they're only like $4.50, and I got it from their actual website and they delivered for free. So it reminds me of like vanilla essence, you know, like the good kind, like maybe the pod, but with a bit of alcoholness into it. But once it settles, it kind of becomes like a powdery vanilla, and I really like it. It's like the simple cozy kind that I like. Reminds me of another one that I really loved from I don't know, I think they're called something Signature, the vanilla. I'll put the picture up. Could be like a UK alternative to that, because I think they stopped selling the vanilla one in the UK. Like it used to be in Superdrug, but I haven't seen it for like years. Another everyday thing, I put it in a freezer bag, but let me just take it out to make it look more presentable. I got this from Primark, ages ago, and it's their Flexi Rod. I think this is like the smaller size that they did. If you can find these in Primark, I'd highly suggest this. I usually use it about twice a week, I think, and it just gives my hair volume and curls that last. Like, it's nothing like when I use a hot tool. After like half an hour my hair's just dropped and there's no curls in it. This actually lasts, and I wash my hair and then put some styling creams in it and then use these. Because my hair's like really quite thin and fine, I use about, I'd say 7 of these or 6 of these, and then in the morning all you do is just let it go, and it's like old Hollywood voluminous kind of curls. And then you can add your own like twist to it, I don't know, texturizing spray, salt spray, and just, you know, mess it up and stuff like that. But yeah, this is definitely a simple tool, and it's just like effortless, heatless, like healthier for your hair. It's such a basic thing, but it really does like has changed my like hair routine. They're not all made the same though, that I've noticed that. Whatever foam this is, it almost like grips really well to the hair, makes it last longer. So I like the Primark ones definitely, especially the pink ones. Okay, so we just have 2 more things after this. This is 17. It says the ultimate look finishing powder. For every day I need like something really quick and easy, so I stick to kind of like either foundation powders, powder foundations, or just like a normal setting finishing powder, and then put that on like around the T-zone, bronzer. And this has been such a surprising powder. Like I did see like some reviews on TikTok, and they were saying get this because it has like a blurring effect, and it actually does. I think I have the shade 020. It is a little bit pale, but it's just the right amount of yellowness to it for me. As long as I put enough bronzer, then I can get away with it. And I like using it also with a brush like this, a little brush like this, around, you know, the eyes, T-zone, and then going in with a bigger face brush and then going lightly around, and it just kind of like keeps my oils at bay, you know. But it also has this like really kind of blurring effect. I notice it around here, like my pores. It does not accentuate it, so there's something to this powder. I think it deserves a bit more credit. It was an unexpected find from the brand 17. I did a haul of this a while back, so if you're interested, go back and watch the video. It's Kylie Cosmetics matte liquid lipstick in the shade One Wish. At first I was like, oh no, is it going to be too pale for every day? But actually it's not, because I use a similar colour like peachy lip liner, and with that it just gives like a nice kind of nudish, but like more leaning towards a peach, a pale peach. The shade that I used to wear daily before was Exposed from Kylie Cosmetics, but then this has become like my new everyday shade. Yeah, so it's basically like that. When it dries down, it does lighten up a little bit. I mix it with this liner and it works just fine. Light peachy brown shade. That's kind of nudish for my skin tone, I guess. So yeah, these two together are like really nice. I like the shade because it's like, it brightens up my face and gives like a clean, just like fresh face kind of look. And it might be a good time now to purchase them because I think, you know, we're in the Black Friday month. So yeah, I saw JLo doing this one day in one of those paparazzi videos, and ever since I cut the fringe, I just be doing this on the street. But I think it works. I don't know, I feel like it's a tip from a hairdresser or something, but yeah, it kind of frames the face a bit better. Last item is a Primark beauty item, and it is their micellar cleansing water, and it's a 500ml. I used to use the Garnier one, the pink one, which I do love, and it's a massive bottle. I used to get the 700 one, but then ever since trying the Primark micellar water, I've been like, oh, why don't I just keep using this, because it's basically the same. I think I feel like it removes it just as quick and is not as irritating. Like, that's what I look for. I just want it to remove my eye makeup, the mascara, off really quickly when I'm like sleepy at night, and it does that, and it doesn't irritate my eyes or anything. And the price difference is massive, so I'm just going to continue buying this. The 500ml is like £2, so I don't know, it's quite cost effective, right? So yeah, let me know your current favourites down below in the comments. Okay, so thank you for staying around if you're still here, and please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video soon.